Hey there.
Hi.
We're back.
Whee!
How are you doing? It's Mayo.
And Moxie.
How are you today?
I'm great, and yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. It's always a good day. There's always sunshine in my life. How about you?
Oh, absolutely. With glitter and rainbows to boot.
Oh, great. So what's on the agenda today, Moxie?
So today's agenda over here is women and the roles that they play and the standards that they are held at. I know.
What?
I can hear the eyes rolling as we speak.
Okay.
I mean, as I speak, I should say.
What do you want us to learn today?
So, for example, what I want to say is, society wants you to be thin because we have the models, right? So
Okay, models.
Thin.
Thin
You got to
models.
be thin, but now we're breaking out into it's okay to be whatever size, but you must not be too thin because then it's seen as you have an eating disorder. Something is wrong with you and you are unhealthy. Therefore, you're mentally not happy.
Oh, no.
But if you're too big, then you're just lazy. And you do nothing, and you're unhappy with yourself. So now you're too big. So now you got to be stuck in the middle, but you can't be stuck in the middle on the big side. You got to be stuck in the middle to the thinner side
Okay.
because size 14 is seen as fat.
Okay.
For boys, who can I say is a size 14? I don't know. I don't know what boy sizes are. See, I don't know if
I don't know. They're
guys
like
have the same
13,
standard.
14-year-olds?
Is there a weight standard with men?
No.
You guys don't
Well,
care?
maybe. I don't want to be super, super heavy.
Yeah.
I'm only 5'4", 120 pounds.
Okay. Well,
But I'm not skin and bones either.
okay. Well, a little bit. That's, I guess, nobody's keeping you at these standards. I
No.
mean, we have fashion shows and such with, like,
Right.
you got to look
I think
like
it's worse
this
for
or-
women.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
It's brought to attention much more. For instance, there's the whole... don't speak your mind too much, because if you speak your mind too much, then you're seen as the B word. And if you don't say anything, then you're not assertive enough, so you're seen as weaker. But I think that also goes for men as well. I don't think that's just women.
No.
I think that's people in general.
Yes.
It's just that the standards that women have to do between you must paint your face with makeup. Do not paint your face with too much makeup.
Okay.
Therefore, you look like a streetwalker. If you don't put any makeup on, then you don't care about yourself. You don't care about your appearance and what others think of you. But if you don't use the right color makeup for your skin tone, then you don't look like you know what you're doing.
You look like a clown.
You look like a clown, and nobody likes that, and they're going to call you on it.
Right.
So it's not like you're born, they say you're a female, you're going to wear makeup at some point. Here is your tutorial list that will follow you through your teenage life. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But
This
rather,
mo-
go
But
ahead.
most men don't have to put makeup on, so...
This is true.
But some do, which is fine. To each his own. That's great.
Right. But same standards.
But same standards.
Same standards. It's just there is a damned if you do and damned if you don't Murphy's Law situation that goes on a lot for women. And I think the most critical of women are other women. I think we're the ones that tear each other down and make us into these categories. More so, yes, men do it too. They like to put you into certain categories too, but I think women do it more to each other rather than cheer each other on. Before we go anywhere, I'm not a man hater. I'm not on that gravy train. I'm just saying this is the topic right now. How to put that little edit
Perfect.
in there.
That's right.
But we live up to magazines and supermodels and who's wearing what clothes and what designer's popular.
Which has been going on for years.
Right, and who's wearing what movie star wore what. And
Right.
what colors are in, what colors are out. Like,
Right.
that pertains mostly to women.
Yeah.
Not as much to men. I mean, it does, but
Yeah.
not as much.
You know, if some celebrity guy's hair is all messed up, who cares?
Yeah.
But if some girl comes over there and her hair's messed up, it's like, oh, what happened to her?
Right. Did she not use a comb? Has she
Yeah.
seen her hair? Who let her go out that way? Oh, somebody let her leave the house like that?
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Poor lady.
Yeah. Right.
And support each other. Tell her, honey, there are combs down aisle 4. Go get one. But
nobody wants to tell anybody that either, right?
No.
Because.
Well, I mean,
who would? I don't usually do that. Unless
listen,
women could probably do that, or
if we don't hesitate to break each other down and say the mean stuff about each other, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we be helpful and give
true.
a helpful tip to make something better of a situation?
Maybe they thought their hair was right, and now you're insulting them.
Maybe they just had a wicked bad day and didn't have time, or whatever their
Maybe
deal
they
is.
want to be left alone, but you don't know. That's why we
Maybe
leave
the Flock
people
of
alone.
Seagulls is their favorite band, and they ran so far.
Maybe. I ran so far away.
See, she did.
And I just remember that's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, okay.
Used to be. Yeah, a
I
long
didn't
time
know.
ago. Yeah, a long time
See,
ago.
psychic moments. Psychic.
Absolutely.
But I think
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here for psychic moments. But you just don't know. You just don't know. And support is easier than tearing down. Tearing down is just to make whoever's doing the tearing down feel better.
Yeah.
And these standards that people are putting on each other. And I'm saying people. This is my new phrase. Can we please stop saying men do this and women do that?
Yeah.
There's this female standard and that male standard. Or what? Can we just say people do this?
Sure.
And people do that? Because, listen, well, females are gold diggers and this, and this. And I'm like, listen, guys can be gold diggers too. So let's just say people can be gold diggers. Well, this guy was a little bit of a floozy. I have to say floozy because that's radio appropriate.
I agree. Be fair.
Yes.
Be fair.
Like, potato.
Yeah.
Like, 1 minute we want equality, 1 minute we don't want equality. I know that times are getting tough and a lot of women are frightened. But nothing's good is going to happen if we tear each other apart rather than band together.
Absolutely.
And build each other up and make it stronger than what it is.
Yeah.
We don't have to like everybody, but we need to tolerate everybody.
Yeah. Good point.
To a degree. We don't need to go tolerating any Charles Mansons or anything like that, of course. But I'm saying, toleration is better than just being a bully, just for the sake of being a bully.
Yeah.
Because the only thing it does is make you feel good, and then you look like an ass.
Absolutely.
Hee-haw kind.
You got it. Right. Yeah. We've all kind of done it at one point in our lives, because you want to feel empowered. And I remember I was a bully, like in middle school. I wasn't a big bully because I was little. But
You were a bully?
I was a little one. I know. It was terrible. And I apologize to everybody because that's not who I am.
Oh, my goodness.
But you know what? When you're walking around in school and you're just thinking, like...
Did you feel there was a standard to be a bully at school?
I thought it made me look cool, and when the kids were kind of hanging around me and they were kind of helping me, and I just remember one part of it when I was pushing this kid down these stairs, and I just felt so bad. I recently apologized to him about it, and I felt really bad because that's not who I am, and that's not who I am today at all. I'm super humble, and I'm super...
Yeah, not that guy.
I'm not that guy at all.
Oh, my goodness.
But I remember when it was terrible.
And as an adult, you're like, boy, I was just a little radio.
And I think because I was smaller, maybe it helped me to feel bigger as a person. Now looking back at it,
there's
as being
a male
more wiser,
standard. Small being seen as weak and big seen as...
It's like that's always why I wanted like a bigger truck to drive in, like a big rig. Like I had a 79 Chevy Blazer, full size.
Why don't you just get yourself a big old
450
monster
barrel
power truck?
I would love them, and I
grave digger,
and I can drive those.
Ooh,
but the small, at first one I wanted was a little tiny car because I thought, a small, like one of those 2-seaters that they sit really low to the ground. I'm like, then I just kind of didn't want that, so I chose to have the bigger vehicles.
Well, okay, so here we go then. So now you've put us women into this spot. Either I gotta crouch real low and duck to get into the vehicle that you have given me, because now I gotta wear heels too, because God forbid I wear, flats. And then
I'll give you a step and you can get up there.
I'm talking about the low car that I gotta pretty much like
Well, the high vehicles.
get down to my skirt and ladylike somehow get into the car without my panties showing.
You could get on your knees.
You're gonna have to at that point. Or you want me to climb into the truck,
Yeah.
which I can do. Okay, I'm gonna just say I'm one of those girls. Give me heels and the truck, because I can.
And if it's dirty and salty, you're going to get salt on your legs.
Any girl that's been in a big truck with heels knows. It's all about the bounce and the step to get yourself up there. That's easier than getting
1, 2,
yeah.
once.
Yep. It works great. It works great.
Get in, will you?
Get in the car. Get in now.
Get in.
But that's another standard. Like it's a given. Like you got to look hot because I got a hot car.
I'll tell you what. I'll come around. I'll help you in.
What? Lay flat in the Lamborghini somehow in the micro dress that
I'll
Guys,
put
what
my
girls
hand on
wear.
top of your head and I'll make sure you don't hit
Don't
your head
whack it.
and I'll just push you down and I'll get you in there.
That does not sound fun.
I know,
Not fun at all.
but I chose the higher vehicles.
Now, would I be
so
wearing
can-
makeup or no makeup? Now, okay, here's the other thing.
Going back.
If your hair is short, you must be a lesbian.
Not true.
Not true. Not true. I got razzed in high school because I was so excited to get this, it was called a shag haircut. And they actually take a razor blade, like, old fashioned time, like when they cut the guy's beard and you hope they don't, kill you. So they're going to go with that to your hair. And they hold your hair and they cut it with it. So it makes this shag look. And I loved it. And I had people asking if I was gay. And I was like, based on a haircut? That's the dumbest thing. And so what if I was?
Yeah.
It's not your business.
Right.
But there's that standard. There was the standard
You're unique.
in the day. But back in the day, it wasn't as acceptable.
Right.
I mean,
Like with tattoos, the same type of thing. Nobody had them.
right.
And then people start, well, not nobody, but,
You must be a
didn't
badass chick
yeah.
if you got tattoos.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah. And now everyone's getting them. So if you don't have one now you're unique.
Right. Right. I felt for a while like I was going to be in trouble in the world. And now I just feel like my people have all been born.
Yeah.
Tattooed, short-haired, awesomeness. Awesome. Great.
And you just got a new tattoo too, didn't you?
I did. And again, for females, that, I don't know. You're getting your chest tatted? And I was like, dude, guys get their chest tatted. Every guy I know has their chest. What do you mean? Do girls? Yeah, it's close to my heart for my mom.
Yeah. Right.
I guess it's a standard. Like,
Yeah.
I guess you're a floozy if you get a boob tattoo. But,
Well, it's
I
not
wasn't
right
thinking
on it.
floozy for my mama. Okay, I was thinking.
It's above it.
It's above it.
It's
yeah.
where your heart
Okay.
is.
It's not a flower that's growing and then gets cut. Okay. And that was my concern. That's how I brought it to the tattooist. It's very important that this tattoo over time
So what is
doesn't
it?
look like it's
for everyone?
growing.
Can we say? Can you
It's
say what it is?
It's a thistle with a triquetra underneath it, done tribal like.
Okay.
So it's very thick black, outlined Celtic tattooed
Say that fast. That's a tongue twister.
Rewind it.
Okay, slow down.
Celtic triquetra. Look it up. It's fun to learn about.
Celtic triquetra.
Yeah, that triquetra. No, close.
I'm done.
Close.
I can't.
But
But yeah, that's good that you got that for your mom because you just recently passed away.
Yeah,
And
my
that's
mom
sad.
did.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very
I know
much.
the feeling.
Thank you very much. My mom was always an inspiration at taking care of people, and that was actually a big female role. Like, I grew up where it was, this is what girls do. And I broke the mold, I guess you could say. I was just like, I don't want to do what the girls can do.
Right.
I want to go do what the boys can do or go do my own thing. So standards started to come down, I think, for us in the 90s.
Yeah.
I want to say we saw things finally starting to come down.
Yeah.
because I'm sorry. I mean, standards for men and women still exist to this day.
Of course.
I grew up with my great uncle, who's no longer with us. My brother would get paid so much to like mow the field, and my sister and I would mow the same said field, same distance, less money.
Terrible. Why?
Well, because for his age back in the day, that was man's work.
I see.
And this was one. I'm like, so does that mean he thinks that he did it better? But so whenever we did female work, like house cleaning, we got paid appropriately.
Yeah.
That's just the way through time things have changed.
Right.
I was also
my father would always cater to my younger sister than me. She was the youngest of all, but when I wanted something, it'd be like, no. But when she wanted something, it'd be like, yes. You want a new swimming pool? Yeah, go ahead. But for me, no, I wouldn't.
You just had to tell her what you wanted.
Yeah. I got to use it though. If my sister's listening, you remember, don't you?
He wants a swimming pool.
No, I had one. I'm sick of taking care of one, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah. Hey, going back to the makeup thing, though, Jessica Simpson now has no makeup on. She's a celebrity. She's remember?
Jessica Simpson and Pamela Anderson.
And Pamela Anderson. That's what it was. Yeah, Pamela Anderson is no makeup.
Yeah. I will say there's quite a few times that I don't wear makeup as well.
Some people need it, some people don't.
Right. I think it's important that we do whatever makes us feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
I understand skin issues, mental issues, whatever your issues are. Do it for yourself, not for whatever the standard may be in today's society, because let's just face it, soon it's all going to change.
Yeah. Thank you for saying all that, though. Yeah. I know a lot of people are, interested in that.
I think that we forget. We just try to just say X, Y, or Z and not look at all sides.
Yeah.
Also, like for me, sometimes I wear a lot of eyeshadow. Sometimes I don't. I don't wear anything else besides eyeshadow and mascara.
And that's kind of all you need. It kind of just brings out the little features because, you can get flush eyes or whatever,
But I sometimes will make my eyes go.
Matter.
But I'll do elaborate eyeballs. Yeah. And for me, it's art. And for some people, it is art. It's painting the skin is like an erasable art.
Like my friend Stella, and she's listening. She does wonderful makeup. I mean, oh my goodness. And I'll have to show you a picture of her, what she does with hers. The way she does things with her eyes.
I want some
it's super
work.
Cool. Yeah, so you can see what she does, and it's pretty cool.
Stella, if you're listening,
you
should do my makeup so we can take photos.
She
Put
will.
it on our website.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be great. I've never seen.
Just have her do it exactly the way she does hers.
Oh, that would be great. I want to see. I want to see now.
Yeah, you will. You'll see it. Absolutely. By the next episode, you'll see.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Yeah, great. But we've covered a lot today.
Absolutely.
And you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of insight, and your perspective is really good. Yeah, it is experience.
I'm not claiming I have degrees in anything.
Yeah.
I'm claiming I'm degreed in life.
Absolutely. That's good.
Yes.
Degreed in life.
Degreed in life.
And everybody should be.
Absolutely.
And use some common sense once in a while. On different things, and be happy.
We don't have to. Listen. I understand you have down days and you need to be miserable or whatever,
but not for a lot.
Don't go put it out in the world.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah,
it's okay to stay home and have your bad day.
I tell people, if you're gonna have a bad time, just have that bad time for just a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And then turn it around, because we all have to have the negative to be positive, and there's always going to be that negative that we're fighting against.
Well, I think the recharge is important. I think
it is.
I think that, and this is a whole different topic, and this is something that we'll talk about is mental health and the stereotypes of mental health.
Yeah.
That will be another future topic for sure.
Yeah.
Because that is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
But I think
and to a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that the whole women have to do this, but no, you need to do it this way. But if you don't do it this way, it's going to be seen like this.
Yes.
It's just the damned if you do, damned if you don't scenarios where you should just really say, damn it, it's my life.
Don't listen to other people.
I'm going to do what I want, the way I'm going to do it. So
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if people are going to assume about you, you know what that means. If you don't know that old saying about assuming, you should look it up.
Yes.
So that's the way I was raised.
We all know it.
Yeah, don't assume.
Don't make it out of you and me.
Yeah, that's right. Hee-haw.
All right. Well, I think it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Adios. Adios. Till next time.
We'll see you next time. Send us a message, email, voicemail. We'll
Please
take
do.
it all. Just check out the link below and go to our page.
Check it out.
Mayoandmoxie.com.
Moxie and Mayo.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.